Health and Body Works.
Yay! So these testimonials were taken over the summer at the summer retreat. I had college interns who were able to help me because I never had time to do that. The kids were put on the spot. They didn't know what they were going to be asked. They were just kind of pulled off to the side and said, hey, we're going to ask you some questions. And so everybody was asked the same questions, and of course every answer was totally different. And again, it was on the spot, so nothing was rehearsed. So it's really fun to see what they came up with off the top of their head when they were asked a question. So if you want to hit the lights, please, and I'll play with the volume.
I really liked how we could talk to each other and stuff.
I look forward to coming because this was so much fun.
I'm totally expecting to have a great time again.
Just all the fun activities, you know, everything that we do and what we learn about.
I'm going through kind of some hard times because my friends live away and
It just gets your mind off the internet and everything that's going on these days.
It just sounded really cool when I first heard about it last year, and I wasn't feeling too great about myself then, so I thought it might help me feel better about myself.
I did it last year and I really liked it. I really liked meeting new people and I'm still friends with them today.
I went last year and it was pretty fun then.
because I felt like it was necessary and I felt like I wanted to be part of it.
It seemed not horrible.
There's a lot of stuff to do here and it's very empowering.
I think it's like really exciting and fun, and we get to do a lot of really cool activities. It was wonderful, and I had a lot of fun, and I learned a lot more than I would learn anywhere else, and it's really eye-opening.
It was a really, really good experience for me, and I mean, I just had a blast.
My favorite lesson was about the stress hormone cortisol. My favorite lesson was the communication one.
Positive self-talk. The one about bullying.
How to treat yourself.
Just like how different parts of like different people's brains kind of work. I really like talking about the different kinds of emotions, like the passive, passive-aggressive, aggressive, and assertive.
The bullying affects lots of people lesson.
And this is really important for me. Like my inner mean girl is a really big thing that I'm having to deal with right now. Everyone has it, so they can overcome it. Maybe like the power pose. Where you say, I am beautiful. The cross crawl effect. The two I remember most is self.
Self, because it was one of the first things that we learned about thoughts.
The self word, because it teaches that you're a mean girl, you don't have to listen to it, and you have to think.
So self is stop, like stop and think about what your thought is.
Stop, and then E is for evaluate.
Evaluate
It, like, hey, is this a good thought or bad thought? Love, which is like, this is the most important one for me. Like, if you heard your friend or sibling or parent say this, would you like be like, no, that's a bad thought, don't say that about yourself.
Love.
L is for love, and F is for forgive and forget.
Forgive and forget.
Then F is forgive and forget, like forgive yourself, because that's really important. Forgiving yourself is a key part, and then forgetting it, because you just need to forget that. You shouldn't have it clogging up your self-esteem and confidence.
When I get really stressed out, I've noticed that it helps for me to meditate. That really helped me a lot, and it just made me feel much more relaxed and open, kind.
Being more empathetic towards people, understanding where they're coming from and what they're feeling. Using empathy to help others, what it feels like to actually be like hurt on the inside, and like I can help them through that.
Like taking deep breaths.
Telling other people like, oh, if they're like insecure, like, oh, I can't do this, I'm not powerful enough, like I'll just like tell them, like help them out.
It'll help me take care of myself a lot better and make sure I'm doing things to my body that will benefit me and not do something that would potentially harm me.
That nobody's perfect and that you should love yourself even though you're not the same as everyone else.
Oh, there's a lot. It's literally the best thing I've ever been to.
I mean, I loved everything so much, but when we did the dance, we did a dance over there, and that was just so much fun for me. It was so fun because we were just totally using our whole bodies, and like I was like, woo! And
yoga, and I really loved doing meditation. Meditation is really nice, and it was so calming in her voice when she talked to us. It was really relaxed, and it just made us all relaxed and like forget about stress and everything.
It's like was really relaxing. I usually don't get relaxed by that stuff.
would tell other girls that it's really fun and that you should really try it out.
It's a really fun experience that they should do. It's also kind of fun to do with a friend, but it's also really fun to meet these girls on the fun room.
That it helps like people not be so worried about themselves. They get to make friends.
I would say that it's amazing and it's one of the funnest I've been to my entire life, and that it's definitely worth it. And it's just very calming and peaceful. It's like a place where you know you won't be judged by other people. You should do it. I thought it was kind of sucky when I first read it, but it's actually a lot better.
Yourself and don't be shy around people. Even if you may not know them, you will get to know them. And by the end, you will actually have new friends and stuff like that.
I mean, usually for me it's harder when I go to like school and stuff, but here like you're gonna make a lot of friends because everybody loves and respects each other.
It helped me see that all girls are pretty much the same and that we all should understand each other and we're going through similar things.
You can share things with everyone. They won't tell anybody if it's a secret club or whatever.
It's really calming and it will just get rid of all the nerves of the outside world.
And it's really good because you get to release everything in the inside. I feel that has been in there. You just want to let it out. And another thing is that if you're having a hard time at school, I really suggest.
It's a really fun experience to be able to learn different things that they have not learned yet. Like, just get better, like about communication and different things.
I would tell them definitely, totally join. You learn so much here and you meet so many great people.
That they should definitely go and that it was really fun, and if they are going through anything or just feel like they can't express themselves, they should definitely go.
You get to learn about all this really cool stuff, like nutrition, which she makes it like fun.
The program is super good because everyone's very encouraging. You learn a lot about foods that are good and healthy for you, and that you're perfect just the way you are.
I love it.
It just completely changes you.
It makes you feel better about yourself. I woke up yesterday morning, I was like, I can do this and stuff like that. Yeah.
Like I'm in such a better space. A lot because we did like that session.
Dr. Paula has actually been such a great person to me. She's like impacted my life a lot. Paula, and she's a really great person.
I'm really grateful to have her in my life, actually. It's important to me that girls are empowered and there are organizations out there like this one that help make girls stronger.
So that was focused, that was the tweens, that was the 11 to 13-year-old crowd. I have ones for high schoolers too, but that was that specifically, and of course the summer program. But the after-school class is for boys too, and for middle school as well as high school. So now you've heard it from the horses' mouths themselves. I have this to pass out. Again, this is just focused on tweens too, but I have ones for both tweens and teens. And then if you want a brochure, for anybody who wants to learn more about all of the things that my program is offering, I've got brochures here as well. Thank you.